Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update.
So at night, at 1 or 2, we had to submit those. And then again in the morning, we were told that the ITC will start the process at 4:30 sharp in the morning. So did not sleep that night and came back to campus because we live 2-3 blocks away from the campus. So I had to come back again, prepared, looking fresh, although I was dead.
What does it take to crack a PPO with companies like Goldman Sachs and ITC after an internship? Is it just the academic rigor that reflects during the internship for these students that makes the cut for them, or there is more to it? To discuss this, we have two second-year students of IMT Ghaziabad, Shantanu Shivam and Kanav Kaushal, who have cracked their PPOs with coveted companies like Goldman Sachs and ITC. Shantanu, finance is something that a lot of us tend to explore later on in our lives. Was it the case with you, or you were very confident from the very beginning that this is something that you want to make your career in?
That finance is something I've not thought at the very early stage of my life. After certain events in my life, when I became the treasurer of the student council of my university, that first stint gave me some insights about how finance works. I was like everyone else, I was very skeptical of whether to go for finance or marketing. So marketing is something I did as a short stint with one of the companies, leading edtech companies. And yeah, I felt comfortable, but in the same stint, there was a short duration of 1 or 2 weeks of finance involved as well. I tried to connect the dots in my life that right from the treasury and then president of student council and then going to the full-time one year of stock market experience and then some corporate finance experience. I thought, yeah, that this is something I can pursue when I go for my master's degree, and I should do that.
Right. It's a different story for you, Kanav. You were a mechanical engineer and then you decided that you wanted to get into marketing. Tell us a little bit about why you decided this as a career option.
This is because after years of studying engineering, that enabled me with the technical armory, I got to introduce to the industry's marketing side of the business. And while I was exploring it, I reckoned its value and its importance. And it was then when I discovered that even my strengths resonate with the role and align more towards marketing and management rather than being an engineer.
Right. Kanav, in your case, after coming to IMT Ghaziabad, you decided that you want to explore more and understand better the V School life, and thus you became the General Secretary of IMT Ghaziabad. What was the kind of qualities that you think you displayed to reach there, and how has this experience groomed you for future challenges?
The quality of being spontaneous, coupled with the rigor to get the job done to a level that is far exceeding expectations, with meticulous attention to every detail that I give under minimal supervision, is something that has helped me become the General Secretary at IMT Ghaziabad. And it's not just me, but it's the college also, because multitasking is one of the core competencies of an IMTN. You are in a situation where there are hundreds of stakeholders within and outside the campus. There is a very complicated execution strategy to be followed at each and every step for any task at hand. And every task has a very, very high visibility from an institutional standpoint. Student council has enabled me to see things from a broader perspective and has increased my resilience by multitudes.
So from Kanav to you, Shantanu, you were part of the placement committee. Take us through to the kind of learning that you have had being a part of the placement committee.
Getting into the placement committee of a B school is something you cannot expect. So I was completely blown off with the things I got to learn and the work pressure, everything. It's just not about connecting companies to institution or to students and bringing them on campus. It's way more than that. Talking to HRs, talking to different number of people. So this year was not what we expected out of it. We thought in the early stages that there's a lockdown, there's a pandemic, there's a virus, it will go. The first thing which we did was to completely go online. Right from the recruiting part, summer internship of this year to the final placement. So everything in our campus is happening online.
Right. So Kanav, in your experience, what would you think that you displayed in that particular day to crack ITC? It's an organization that a lot of B-school aspirants want to get into.
So I remember ITC coming to the campus. So it was like 9:25 at night. I got a mail from the MBA placements in my college that there is a test starting at 9:30. You have to report to so and so office. So I had gone. The test started around 10 or 10:30 at night. It went on for 1.5 hours, and then right after the test at night, we were told that you'll have to submit a proper resume, because ITC is a company which sends their own format and takes the resume the way they want to. They do not accept the resumes that you've already submitted. So we had an hour and a half deadline for that as well. So at night at 1 or 2 we had to submit those, and then again in the morning we were told that the ITC will start the process at 4:30 sharp in the morning. So did not sleep that night and came back to campus, because we live 2-3 blocks away from the campus. So I had to come back again prepared, looking fresh, although I was dead. The process went on. They had a group discussion wherein they were focusing on the qualities of a leader, how you can actually fit into a team, take the team together forward with you, and then come to a conclusion. So that was the most unique GD that I saw, because it was like you had 20 minutes. We're not going to stop you. We're not going to tell you what you have to do. Just you have this case in front of you, go on. And after that, there was an interview which went on for 50 to 55 minutes for me. And they were basically, testing the knowledge, the technical knowledge of marketing that you have or the sales that you have.
So from the internship experience to kind of actually working with the company, how was it like? What are the kind of key learnings that you took back from the internship that you have had?
So basically my journey had started in a way that I was to land in Bangalore on the 2nd of April to kickstart my internship journey with ITC in the foods division, which is headquartered in Bangalore. Now I was given my project 15 days before joining, wherein I was tasked to scale up the out-of-home Yippee noodles consumption in metro cities, with an objective wherein I had to improve the operational efficiency, enhance the consumer connect, and engage with the trade partners in a better way. So I had proactively started working on the project, preparing myself for the heavy lifting. However, due to the onset of COVID, internships going online, I was assigned to an altogether different project. Gone to the ground, I would have learned so much, the way in which I would have interacted with the stakeholders. But things going virtual and my project being a project which is very technically oriented, and for a technically handicapped person like me, it was challenging, but helped me unfold many potentials. And yes, the things which helped me crack this was that I was always focused myself more guiding myself more meaningfully on the task and its completion, so that I don't lose track at any time. One thing I always used to do is share learnings. Whenever I get time, had I been in office, I would have got 5-10 minutes whenever I want. But here I had to, set up proper calls, take his time, and, but I made sure that I did share all my learnings. And for me, ITC provided me with the best first-hand exposure and a platform to kickstart my professional journey.
Take me through that moment when you actually got to know, this is for both of you, that the company that you interned with, the company that you have put in a lot of hard work in during the internship, thinks that you are the suitable candidate for them to join their companies, respective companies. How does that feel, and how did you guys come to know about it, and what was that moment like?
So after putting up 6 weeks, so we have this final review session, and so every intern was waiting for that review session, and then it was clear that so the Goldman Sachs is very professional with what they're expecting out of the intern, and everything is so open that yes, you can discuss about how to build up your reports, how to build up your whole thing, that you impress each and every member of that committee which is sitting to review your project, the final project. And then I completed my whole the final review meeting, and then after that we have a review meeting with our global IBD heads and all the VPs that are sitting out of Bangalore office. They give you good reviews that they have comprehensively collected from all the people working around you in your team. So it's a 360-degree review system that they follow, and then they gave my review, and then finally when the mail came through from GS office that they have offered me a PPO, as exactly Kanav said, 5 minutes it was like a lightning struck to me, and butterflies in my stomach, and then I finally calmly and composedly broke it to my family. The things which actually helped me to crack a PPO with Goldman Sachs was that I completely kept it natural and stuck to my roots.
Kanav, you have a few months to go at your B school. What are the kind of things that you're looking at currently?
First of all, it would be very, very difficult to, move out of this space, IMT Ghaziabad. It's given me so much. And it's, hey, this is the place where I've grown as a person. So leaving this place in the first place would be very difficult. But eventually, once I get out of here, my immediate plan is to first of all grow into the job that I have at hand and delve deep in the industry dynamics to understand them inside out. But however, in the long run, I want to channelize my energy into becoming a thought leader in the organization as well as in the overall FMCG space, and work towards the disruptive innovations through technology.
Right, Shantanu, any last messages for students who are watching it, aspirants who want to have a career like you? A lot of people, they dream of a career like a Goldman Sachs or an ITC of this sort. Any message that you want to leave them with?
For mechanical engineer or engineer like me, I was also very skeptical about choosing a career in finance and going forward to this career choice, because there are certain decisions which you cannot step back from. So that was a decision of getting into IMT Ghaziabad and doing a master's in finance. But this is all for all engineers who think in the same way and are skeptical and at a crossroad. That, just believe me, I've been there, done that, and it's just need your persistence and hard work, support of your family, teachers and friends, and I think you can sail it through very easily.
Very rightly mentioned, Shantanu, there are a few choices that we make which has no going back. I think for a lot of these students, a lot of these aspirants, that's the choice they want to make. That's the kind of the career decision that they want to take, and that's where we fit in as well. We provide them with information regarding these career opportunities, and that's how you guys come into picture, is to tell them what lies ahead in the career options that you have chosen. Thank you very much for your time, Shantanu and Kanav, for this insightful talk. I hope that whoever is watching this or listening this gets something out of it, and that helps them in their careers and making career decisions. Thank you very much.